Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. How is everybody doing today? So quick disclaimer, if I seem a little mentally discombobulated or anything like that, I am sick. I'm really not feeling good at all. But I needed to get some work done because I realized I was out of videos. So I wanted to sit down and film today. I wanted to do this video, one, because I feel like it's a great video to have up with Black Friday coming up. It is definitely that time of year where we are really getting our moisturizing products on deck. Let's go ahead and get right into it because I have a lot of products to talk about. So the first one I feel like is mandatory. That is the TGIN Honey Miracle Hair Mask with raw honey and olive oil. Me and her have been rocking with each other for a very long time. Like a very, 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 very long time. I love this conditioner. It's so good. This is one of those deep conditioners that whenever I go back to it, I'm like, why was I not using you? I actually used this the other night. This is one of those deep conditioners for sure that I can go in with the styler and I don't have to use a leave-in conditioner. And for me, that really sets apart like a really good quality moisturizing deep conditioner from others, because sometimes I really do use this and I'm just like, I don't even need a leave-in. Like, my hair feels so soft and silky and moisturized with this. I don't need a leave-in. Now, I know what some of y'all are gonna say, that's silicone. That's silicone. Y'all, I don't care. Like, I feel like people really think that I'm joking when I say I don't care. And I'm not joking. Like, I really don't care. Like, there are people out here who really don't care about silicone, y'all. The silicone does not bother me. I've been using this since I transitioned and it's never failed me. She has other deep conditioners. There's one from the Miracle Repair line. That one is awesome too. There's one from the Rose collection. That one's awesome too, but I always go back to Old Faithful because there's just nothing like her. She's on point. She's the best. And she is pricey. So if you can get her on a sale, then do that. But I mean, literally, she is worth every single penny. Another hydrating moisturizing conditioner that I have been in love with. I can't believe I've been in love with it like this, but some of you guys told me I was gonna fall for this deep conditioner, and I have, and that is the Brioche Be Gentle, Be Kind Avocado and Kiwi Mega Moisture Superfood Mask. I love this so much. It's so good, and I'm almost out. I probably have about, maybe, I might be able to scrape 2 uses out of this because the slip on this is amazing. The slip on this is like, it's stunning. That's one thing I will say about Brioche, especially with the conditioners. They go such a long way. I do have a video on Brioche. It's a week in my hair featuring Brioche, and I absolutely love this. It's so good. This has a light fruity scent. It glides through the hair so silky smooth, and it leaves the hair with so much moisture. And the thing that really stood out to me about this deep conditioner in particular is that I could feel the lasting hydration in my hair after rinsing this out throughout the days, you know? Like, yes, I had a leave-in in my hair, but every time that I have used this deep conditioner, I have just been wowed by how hydrated my hair is for such a long length of time. Like, it's that true feeling of like deep penetrating hydration. It's like you can feel that your strand has been changed. They excel at conditioners. So I say, like, if you're gonna try anything from them, try the conditioners because they're bomb. This in particular is amazing, and I really like to use just a couple of dollops of this right after I rinse out the Don't Despair Repair protein treatment. And this, it just brings it all back home. If you have not tried this, I highly suggest it. It's a new product to them, and it is a dope product. And let's talk about some Soultanicals. I'm trying to stay in good spirits, guys. So I pulled 2 because I felt like these were like the top 2, like the top 2, top tier. So I have here the Monoi Moisture Slip Deep Conditioning Fertilizing Dip. This is protein and glycerin free, and this is amazing. This is basically like the protein-free version of Afrotastic. This is another one of those products that leaves your hair moisturized for days. This is a product that I can use and not have to add a leave-in. I mean, I'm almost out of this. It's so good. I can probably, even though this isn't a ton, this goes so far. So this is probably another 2 uses for me. I love this so much. I actually recently did a wash and go after using this, and every time I use it, I'm like, damn, Ayo be doing that. This is amazing if you have issues with protein and you have issues with glycerin in your deep conditioners. For me, glycerin really doesn't matter in my deep conditioners, but for some people it does. And this is a really great option. It's thick, it's rich, and it's dense, but it's not so thick that you can't spread it through your hair. This is such a quality deep conditioner, y'all. It's so good. I absolutely love it. If you have not tried this deep conditioner and you love Soultanicals, you're missing out, because this is on point. This is definitely one of my top favorite moisturizing deep conditioners from them. And the next one definitely has to be the Hibiscus Hair Healer Healthy Scalp Therapy Mask. I don't know if I put this in my balanced deep conditioners. I feel like, I don't know, if I did, I shouldn't have, because this is way too softening, if that makes sense. I don't think I put it in there. This has hibiscus, amla, and carrot seed oil. There's great ingredients in this. There's also some Moroccan clay, sea buckthorn oil, which is one of my favorite ingredients, magnesium oil. There's some guar in here, rosemary and lavender essential oils. Like, this is packed with amazing ingredients. She is thick, she is rich. This is one of my newer jars, and I love it. This is such a great deep conditioner. What I love about this is that it is so softening. It adds a lot of hydration, but it is very, very softening to the hair, and it makes your hair feel, I don't know, like, it feels soft, but it doesn't feel so soft it's gonna like fly off your head, if that makes sense. It definitely gives it that pillowy, soft texture. I love it also because of the Moroccan clay, so it gives a slight detox to the hair. It plumps up the curls. You can see the moisture. Like, you can just look at your hair and it's like, damn, there's moisture. I absolutely love this, and everyone that I put onto it has loved it. I have friends that are like, girl, you have me buying liters of this. That's how good this product is. That's how good this product is. It's definitely a staple for this time of year. If I'm really feeling fancy, I'll do my strengthen conditioner from Niche, and then I'll do this after it. Y'all, can't tell me nothing. Can't tell me nothing. I do that for my brother when his hair is like really, really parched and dry, and he's always just like, Brie, what did you put in my hair? And I'm like, I told you, I got you. Let's talk about another one of our faves, the main choice. Y'all know the main choice is Bay and will always be Bay, even though I keep having it. Listen, y'all, I know they're not Black owned. I have a whole video on it. I know some of you guys are new. Hi, I love y'all. Welcome. Thank you for subscribing. I have a whole video on that. I've done a whole video on that. That is no longer a talking point for me. I don't care. And if you watch the video and you actually understand where I'm coming from, then you'll get why. But I have 2 deep conditioners from them specifically that I love to use when I need a lot of moisture. And these are actually both brand new, pulled out of my backup stash, because I finished both of these deep conditioners off. The first one is the Do It For The Culture Magnificent Miracle Mask. I love this so much. It's so good. This is super duper thick. It's super duper rich. This is not one of those conditioners that you can be playing dumb with putting on dry hair. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna call a spade a spade. This is not one of those conditioners you can be going around playing stupid and putting it on dry hair. Do it if you want to, it ain't gonna do nothing. You definitely want to put this on like damp hair and add water as needed, because it is super thick. It's thick enough to really kind of weigh your strands down. This right here is so softening. This has a lot of great ingredients. There's some coconut oil, the black cumin seed, there's castor seed oil in here. Of course, there's your biotins and things like that, but I feel like this in particular is absolutely 100% moisturizing and softening. This will make your hair super duper soft. It will leave your hair clumped and shiny and delicious. I'm a huge fan of this deep conditioner. I think this is definitely like my second choice next to the Pink Lemonade deep conditioner. The next one I have, if you are someone who really loves super moisturizing products, but you want something a little bit more lightweight, a little bit more slippery, then I would suggest the Tropical Moringa Sweet Oil and Honey Endless Moisture Mask. So this is one that I haven't really shared on the channel. I've used an entire container of this because it's so good. This right here is, it's not insanely thick. Like you can see it moving in the container. She has movement, but this just packs, like it says, endless moisture. And I feel like with the Tropical Moringa collection, every product in that line is moisturizing, but I feel like starting off with this really sets that foundation. And this is so moisturizing that I feel like you could use this and then go straight into the Pearly Braid Out Glaze and not even mess with the leave-in or the sealing cream, because this has so much moisture. It makes the curls really plump, but it's not a heavy moisture, you know what I mean? It's not something where you're gonna feel like, oh, my hair is so oily or my hair is so weighed down. I can see this working for a multitude of textures because it's right in between being like lightweight and heavy, you know? It's not as thick as this. If you struggle with getting this through your hair, try this one out and see how you like it. I feel like in a lot of ways they remind me of each other, but there are a lot of things about them that make them different. I really enjoy this product. Both of these are really, really nice. And I have one more. My last one I just featured in my products that I'm trying to use up video, my little declutter video, which you guys really seem to like that. So I'll try to do more of those as I continue to go through my stash and kind of see what needs to go and what I'm using and what I'm not using. But I have this Heavenly Halo Herbal Hair Tonic and Soy Milk Deep Hydration Mask, and deep hydration is the truth. I also have a video on this, and I remember when I used this deep conditioner, I was so surprised. I was kind of in shock when I used this because it just really made my hair, it kind of, you know how I say that deep wave fresh out the pack? It was deep wave fresh out the pack when I rinsed this deep conditioner out. It definitely leaves your hair feeling velvety and soft and insanely moisturized. It's so good. I feel like this is kind of an underrated product from them. And I have friends who absolutely hate this collection, and then I have others who like love this. This has tons of really great ingredients in this. I highly suggest it. Highly suggest it. It's really, really good. Let's move on to Miche, because Miche definitely has some great hydrating deep conditioners, moisturizing deep conditioners. So the first one I will share is Indulge. You guys know that Indulge is not my favorite deep conditioner from Miche Beauty, but even though it's not my favorite, it's still bomb. Indulge has great ingredients. There's aloe. This has a lot of BTMS, which you know is one of my favorite ingredients. There's babassu. There's olive fruit oil, castor seed oil. This is honestly a staple in the natural hair community for a good reason. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. This is such a quality product. Beautifully formulated. Michelle doesn't play when it comes to formulating hair products, and that's one thing that I love about her. She really does. I feel like she really does know hair, and she really does pay attention, and she's a perfectionist, which is why it's taken so long for her to give us a gel, but I think it's coming. But this right here, this Indulge Moisturizing Conditioner, is a really great conditioner. Now, I will say the first jar that I had, it definitely was not the same consistency as this. And having this consistency that's in this jar, you can see she's not moving. The other one that I had the first time I tried this conditioner was definitely not as thick. And texture matters, y'all. Texture matters, okay? It wasn't the same experience as this. So the experience that I'm having with what I have now, the jars that I have had since then, is leaps and bounds better than the experience I had the first time I tried this. This is such a great moisturizing deep conditioner. It's definitely something that I feel like most naturals have in their arsenal for a reason. This is a quality moisturizing deep conditioner, and definitely something that I think every natural can benefit from. I think this is a great one to have. So Indulge Deep Conditioner is on point. But I was introduced to this one, and typically in videos like this, I wouldn't talk about limited edition products because it's limited edition, but we got to talk about this, and especially because I'm hoping she brings us back for Black Friday. This Peaches and Cream limited edition deep conditioner. Peaches and cream. I need it because you know that I'm a fiend. Okay, so let me stop. Know what I mean? Peaches and cream. That is the texture. I did a self-care Sunday on this recently, and I was just like, y'all saw me when I put it in my hair, and I said, ooh. Ooh, like it was that feeling. And honestly, I feel like it's the coconut cream. This has a lot of coconut cream in here. I want to say it's like, yeah, it's like the third or second. It's the second ingredient on the list is coconut cream. This stuff, listen, this stuff made my hair feel so good. The moisture, listen, the moisture. This is a close second to my strengthen deep conditioner, but this doesn't really have strengthening properties. I feel like it does plump the curls up, and it definitely adds that, you know, that definition to your hair, but this is so deeply hydrating and deeply moisturizing, and I'm just in love. I got two, and I'm so happy that I got two because this is something that I don't want to be without. And so if she comes out with more, y'all already know, spoiler alert, I'm gonna have to get more of this. If she comes out with this again and you did not get it, you need to. Like, I'm not one that's always gonna be like, hey sis, pull out that card right now. I'm all for team save your coins, but this is amazing. It's so good. I love this so much. Out of all of the limited edition deep conditioners, this is just something else. So this is absolutely a phenomenal deep conditioner. Both of these are high quality, and the results are just there. You can't deny the results. So if you are questioning moisture, just straight up moisture, these are amazing. Let's do Camille Rose real quick because I don't have a lot of Camille Rose. I just have two. So first one, I love this so much, and I need to take the tape off. I just pulled this out of my backup stash as well. See, that tells you if I'm pulling out my backups, that tells you that I really am like enjoying these products and using them. This is the Oud Rich Moisture Infusion Treatment from Camille Rose. This is from her Around the Way. No, the Around the World collection. This is a dope conditioner. Let me actually take this off. I try not to open anything until I'm ready to, you know, until the one that's already open is done. And the one that's already open is done. I'm probably going to use this soon because I've been using Camille Rose a lot lately. The texture of this is so beautifully, like, do y'all see how, whenever I see that texture, whenever I see that glistening, shiny top, I just know it's about to slap. And it does. It's so smooth. It literally sinks into the hair just beautifully. It sinks into the hair so stunningly beautifully. I like to use this on days where I just want a purely moisturizing wash and go, and I will use this. Or if I've used the Nangai and Tsubaki, I will go in after that with this because the Nangai and Tsubaki is super duper strengthening. It's definitely a treatment, and so I like to follow it up with something that is moisturizing, and this is the perfect complement to that, like perfect. So I'm a huge fan of this Oud Rich Infusion Moisture Treatment. I think you can only get this on her website now, so this would also be a good one to pick up on Black Friday if you have been looking at it. I love this. It's so good. I love this one in the Nangai and Tsubaki. The Brioche Nectar is cool. She won't really my friend. But this one, I really like her. The next one I have is the Coconut Water Penetrating Hair Treatment. This is a concentrated rinse out conditioner for silky soft hair for maximum hydration, and this is maximum hydration. She is thick, she is heavy, she is rich. This is for the natural that loves that heavy moisture, that weighty moisture. This is so good. This was one that I hadn't really entertained. It had been out for a while. I hadn't tried it. I hadn't really thought about trying it, but I got a bunch of her stuff during her World Natural Hair Show sale, not this year, but last year. And this was in that, and it's so good. This is one that I strictly use in the winter time because of how moisturizing it is. But somehow, even for my thin strands, it doesn't overdo it, you know? This has like heavy ingredients. This is one that I absolutely have to use underneath my heated cap. If I don't have heat on this, she don't do her job the way I like her to. But once you come from underneath that deep conditioning cap, or if you use this with a steamer, I'm sure that would be beautiful too. Y'all, it's so good. Like, it's just so, so good. So I absolutely love this. This is definitely like wintertime, super cold, icy weather conditioner. I saved this for those moments because it is absolutely perfect for that. All right, let's talk about some She Scent It. So the first one I'm going to talk about, I don't have with me because I just emptied it. That is the Royal Honey and Argan Deep Conditioner. I will put it somewhere here on the screen. That one is amazing. I always say I feel like you're either team Royal Honey or you're team Avocado Moisture Max. I'm team Royal Honey, even though the avocado was amazing too. Y'all know I love me some avocados. I'm like that little boy that was like, it's an avocado, thanks. If you know that meme, then we're friends. But anyway, I love Royal Honey and Argan. That has been one of my top moisturizing masks for a long time. That was one of the products that really got me deep into She Scented. I think that was like my first self-care Sunday, was on that Royal Honey and Argan Deep Conditioner. I'll link it above or in the description box. But that one is so good. It just leaves the curls so smooth and plump. And there's just something about the way it applies. There's just something about the way that product applies to the hair that just changes the game for me. And so I love that so much. Another one that has really just taken my heart and ran is the Plum Nectar and Agave Moisture Rich Hair Mayo. Now, this does have some cholesterol in it, and I think that really is what gives the plumpness in the curls, but the moisture in this is just divine. I have been working my way through this. I can't tell you how many uses this is. This is at least 6 uses. I use this often, and I still have quite a bit left. This deep conditioner is so just unctuous. It's smooth, it's buttery, it's creamy. And the way that this soaks into my hair, it's just beautiful. It is. If you have not tried this product, if you are looking at She Scented products to pick up, this is definitely one of them. This is so good. I absolutely love this to death. I have really just been binging on this deep conditioner. Like, there was a point at the beginning of the year where I had to make myself stop using this because I was using it so much. Another one that is also fire. Listen, I told y'all I was gonna give y'all options. When I say I'm gonna give you options, I don't mind. The Marula Mellow Miracle Melt Mask for very dry hair. This is also a new container because I recently emptied this. And it always hits me how heavy these are when you first get them, because they're 13 fluid ounce containers and I love it. But this, like, you see that texture? The softening gods. If there was a Greek god of hair softening, they would have like poured their tears into this deep conditioner. If you feel like your hair is just brittle, it's hard, maybe you used a protein treatment that has made your hair really brittle and really hard, and you don't know what you're gonna do, Marula Mellow is here. The moisture is stunning, but she's so softening to the point where sometimes I can't use this because you guys know I already have soft hair. So when I use this, I'm being strategic, right? This right here is one of those products that I have to be strategic with because of how softening she is. This is filled with amazing ingredients. The texture is divine. I can get so many uses out of this because the slip is bomb. So this is one of my favorite deep conditioners, even though I have to be choosy with her. If you're trying to get your hair just a little bit softer, you need to try her. And then another one that is also great to use, I need to work on finishing her up because she's bomb. This is the Tahiti Cocktail 4 Butter Moisture Correct Overnight Mask. And this has muru butter and passion fruit. This has, God, so many ingredients. There's a botanical blend of water infused with pomegranate. There's passion fruit, dragon fruit, avocado, beetroot, shea butter, raw honey. There's cupuaçu, castor. The feeling of this is just divine. This is great summer, winter, spring, summer, winter, fall. It doesn't matter. This is great all year round when you need a truly effective moisturizing treatment. This can be used overnight. I have used this overnight before and it worked great for me. I don't overnight deep condition often because the hair really shouldn't be left wet for that long all the time. It's something that I don't do consistently because I just don't want to chance it. But this does work really well overnight. It's softening, but it's not the type of softening to where you feel like your hair is super mushy and gummy. It's kind of like that perfect balance, and I think because it has all those really unctuous oils and then that layer of extracts with it, it does really well. This is honestly like the extract heavy version of another favorite from their sister company, and that is the Curl Origin Double Moisture Overnight Mask for dry and damaged textured hair. This stuff right here, it can't be beat. There's no competition. I have gone through countless bottles, and I mean, y'all, like you see, I had to make sure she was focused. Y'all see that? The texture of this product, the sheer, I don't know, just the way it goes into the hair. Like, I don't know if you guys have those products in your stash that when you apply them, you're like, oh my God. Like, there's some products that will always top others just because of the way that it applies to the hair and the way that the product actually soaks into the strands and the way you can feel the product working in your hair. This is one of those. This is definitely more oil rich. This doesn't have as many extracts in it as this one does. So if you are not typically a fan of a ton of fruit extracts, I would say skip this and get this. This honestly has never done me wrong. This is so consistent. It's never done me wrong ever. And that's why I just continue to buy more and more jars of it. I recently went through a jar. I just opened this one. It's just a beautiful deep conditioner. They have other amazing deep conditioners in their range, but I feel like nothing has wowed me the way that this one does. Even though they've all been amazing, this one still has my heart. So this is definitely like one of those ultimate moisturizing products for naturals. Like, if you have been looking at Curl Origin, you have to try Double Moisture Overnight. I just have a few more products, all from different companies. So the first one is, I've mentioned this before. This is the Pure Oils from Silk Elements Soothing Deep Treatment Mask. I have tons of these in my collection because I bought a shit ton of them when they discontinued this. Now, if you are new to the channel, then just know that I'm not showing you a discontinued product because I'm an asshole. I'm showing this because it exists somewhere else. This is now the Texture ID. I think it's like soothing or scalp treatment mask. There's a scalp treatment line in the Texture ID collection, and that deep conditioner in that line has replaced this. It's the exact same formula, exact same texture, exact same scent. It's the same deep conditioner, but they're owned by the same parent. And so you guys know sometimes brands under the same umbrella will kind of share formulas. That's what happened with Texture ID in this. So you can't get the Silk Elements, but the Texture ID one is the exact same. Me and my brother both use this. This is my brother's favorite deep conditioner. And when he goes off to school, I'm gonna have to send him off with some because he loves this so much. And I tend to not use it as much because this is the one that he wants to go to. Like, if he wants to deep condition, he's gonna pick this up, and I have so many other things that I can let him have his loves, right? But when I really just want that feeling, like, there's just a certain feeling that this gives, and I love that about this product, and I really enjoy it. I know a lot of you guys really enjoy this deep conditioner too, so if you haven't gotten your Texture ID one, go get that so you can have this back in your life because it's amazing and it's super affordable. I feel like we needed to have an affordable deep conditioning option in here. Next one is technically a rinse out, but you can also use it as a deep conditioner, and that is the Unicurl Moisture Fantasy Moisturizing Conditioner. This released on Black Friday last year, and I absolutely love this. This is my second jar, actually. Why is this almost so tight? It has that same lemon mint fragrance. This works in 5 minutes, and you guys saw that in action when I did the video. If you haven't seen that video, I have a video of the Moisture Fantasy box up on my channel. Y'all know I love Unicurl. I love Unicurl. I love Alexis. The brand is everything. But this conditioner is life. This has dope ingredients as well. What are they? Yeah, there's aloe, babasu, shea butter, almond oil. There's glycerin in here. This is everything. I love this. I can put this on in the shower, leave it in my hair for the duration of my shower while I'm getting all fancy and rubbed up and scrubbed up. And then I can rinse this out and my hair is good to go, or I can leave this in as a deep conditioner and it just adds that much more moisture. This stuff is so hydrating. The moisture is just so penetrative. It's just everything. This is a beautiful start to a wash day. So if you have been curious about Unicurl, I highly suggest this one. All right. I also wanted to shout out my Nature's Little Secret Rose Hydrating Conditioner. Y'all, I love this conditioner. I've gone through a couple of jars of this, and shout out to Charnay because she kept me stocked. I love this conditioner so much. It's so creamy and rich. And this is purely hydrating. It's purely moisturizing. This was reformulated, so it's even more unctuous and creamy and rich and thick. I love to use this as a rinse out, but I also will use this as a deep conditioner when I want just that extra penetrative moisture when I'm doing a Nature's Little Secret wash day. And this is bomb. If you have not tried the Rose conditioner, you need to try this. And check out their ambassadors because they always have ambassadors and they always have codes as well. So I'm super hyped to try this. I also have the Mixed Fruits deep conditioner on the way, so be on the lookout. I'm gonna try to get that review up before Black Friday. The next one I have is the Honey's Handmade Bentonite and Sea Clay Deep Conditioning Mask. This is the only one I have from Honey's Handmade because the other deep conditioners that I love from her are from the Melba's collection. And so I think the peppermint one, I don't know if she's made that peppermint one a regular product. I see it on there sometimes and sometimes I don't, but that one is an amazing moisturizing deep conditioner too. That was one that y'all were like, whoa, and I was like, whoa. It was so good. But the Bentonite and Sea Clay deep conditioning mask is also like, whoa. I think it's because of that bentonite in there. This really just gets the curls going, and it literally looks like you have styled your hair and it will have nothing on it after you rinse this out. Ellie, please we agreed 5 minutes. This is not part of the agreement. She's so fussy. But this, honestly, the texture looks like, oh, she's skimpy. Oh, she ain't saying much. She smells like clay. So I feel like this conditioner is very easy to underestimate, you know? But the slip and the overall moisture is just everything, guys. Ellie, I know, but this is now, you told me 5 minutes. Y'all see me sitting here arguing with her like but the moisture on this is insane. You have to go back and see that Self-Care Sunday to see what I'm talking about, because this, like, you could feel the moisturizing properties, but you could also see them. And it's just on point. Like this, listen, I have had a tumultuous relationship with Honey's Handmade products, okay? This is absolutely one of my favorites. The Omega 369 fatty acid one is an amazing moisturizing deep conditioner too, but that's also from the Melba's collection. And I didn't want to give y'all something that I don't know whether it's gonna come back or not. And also the peppermint one is really, really good from her line too, if you're looking for something that's just purely moisturizing. Okay guys, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy it. I wanted to give you a list from several different brands in my collection that really just stand out to me. Hopefully you guys weren't overwhelmed, but y'all know when I say I'm going to give you options, I'm going to give you options. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Of course, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.